मैनेजर्स की जो जॉब एक्टिविटीज़ होती हैं उनको क्लैरिफाई करना इक्वली इम्पॉर्टेंट है एज इन रिलेशन टू नॉन मैनेजर्स, बल्कि इट कैन बी सेड दैट इट इज़ इवन मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट बिकॉज मैनेजर्स जो होते हैं वो दे अफेक्ट ग्रेटर पोर्शंस ऑफ रिसोर्सेज विद इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. Responsibility gaps, for instance, usually have a more significant impact on the organization when they relate to managers than when they relate to non-managers. One process used to clarify management job activities enables each manager to actively participate with his or her superiors, peers, and subordinates in systematically describing the managerial job to be done and then clarifying the role each manager plays in relationship to his or her work group and to the organization. So we have this management responsibility guide, which is a specific tool developed to implement this interaction process among different managers. And इस management responsibility guide को organizations में use भी किया जाता है in some instances. And इस guide से management को it helps them in describing the various responsibility relationships that exist in the organization, and to summarize how the responsibilities of various managers relate to one another. This is going to be shown to you with the help of an example as well to clarify any confusions. So the first responsibility of any manager is the general responsibility, and this is the one that exists with an individual who guides and directs the execution of the function through the person accepting operating responsibility. Then we have operating responsibility, which is there for you to read. We have specific responsibility. Then there is the person who has a must consultancy responsibility, who should be necessarily consulted in any matter. Then maybe consultancy responsibility, necessarily notified or notification responsibility, then approval responsibility. I'll give you 1 minute to go through the slide and read for yourselves what do they all constitute, what do they all mean. So as an example of this management responsibility guide, I had jotted down on a piece of paper and put it as a picture on the PowerPoint presentation for your reference. So if we talk about a task, an activity which is launching a new flavor of biscuit in a company. So the general manager, you all are aware of the management hierarchy that we started in the first chapter. General manager is again part of the middle management, but he comes above all the departmental managers. तो जो general manager होगा उसकी general responsibility होगी. Then marketing जो manager होगा, who is called as the departmental manager or operating manager in this sense, would have the operating responsibility, because launching जब होगी एक बिस्किट के फ्लेवर की तो वो marketing department would be the most active in that activity. So वो responsibility that rests with the departmental manager of marketing department. Then जो tasks होंगे in all this launching, they would relate to the product itself, the 4 P's of marketing, we can say: product, price, place, promotion. So I have only mentioned product and promotion as an example. Product ke andar obviously there would be the decisions regarding how the packaging is going to take place for that biscuit, and what are going to be the features of the product, then where and how, using what advertising techniques, the promotional activities are going to be carried out. तो ये जो 3 tasks हैं, ये जिन managers को assign किए जाएंगे, just 1 task per manager, So that manager would have the specific responsibility pertaining to promotion or specific responsibility pertaining to product. Then we have different departments in an organization. Of course, we have marketing, finance, HR, and various others. So one of the departments that's parallel to marketing, it's at the same level, is called a research and development department. तो रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट का जो डिपार्टमेंट है, उनके जो मैनेजर हैं, दे वुड हैव दिस माइट बी कंसल्टिंग रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, बिकॉज जब आप एक प्रोडक्ट को फॉर्म करेंगे, उसकी पैकेजिंग करेंगे, उसको प्रमोट करेंगे, तो यू शुड हैव सम रिसर्च कंडक्टेड फर्स्ट के what are the trends in the market, what are the trends that consumers prefer, and what are the features they are looking for in a new flavor or in a new product, or even as regards packaging, वो क्या चीज़ें ढूंढते हैं या prefer करते हैं, तो उसके लिए research होनी चाहिए ideally. So this marketing manager, he may consult the manager of the research and development department. So research and development manager would have the responsibility that he may be consulted. Then again, another department that's parallel to marketing department is the finance department. Finance department or finance manager would have must be consulting responsibility, because of course आपका जो promotional activities होंगी और product के जो भी features होंगे या ingredients होंगे, उसके लिए you'll be requiring finance in the first place, and आपको एक budget required होगा कि ये activities किस तरह से carry out हो, तो उसके लिए आपको finance manager को लाजमी consult करना पड़ेगा, because they will be preparing budgets for you and directing or assisting you about where to and how to get the funds. So finance manager की must be consulted responsibility है. Then we have the must be notified responsibility. अच्छा, जो भी action या जो भी task conduct किया जा रहा है इस launching activity से related, उस हर टास्क के लिए जो पोजीशन या जो मैनेजर नोटिफाई किया जाएगा, it can be the marketing manager himself. ठीक है, it's actually dependent upon the general manager or the operating manager himself कि वो किसको responsible बनाता है इस रोल के लिए, कि हर टास्क जो कंप्लीट किया जा रहा है उसके लिए किसको नोटिफाई किया जाए. Is it the marketing manager himself, or probably someone below him, or somebody above him like the general manager? So for each and every action, that manager would have to be notified. Then the final authority would rest with the CEO, who again is the top manager of the organization, and he comes above the general manager himself. So the chief executive officer जो है, he has the must approve responsibility. जो भी आपने package derive किया है, not package exactly, final जो plan या एक्टिविटीज का सेट आइडेंटिफाई किया है, उसका अप्रूवल सीईओ ही देगा. सो दिस इज हाउ द मैनेजमेंट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी गाइड फ्लोज, एंड ये हर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेवल के लिए आपको एक मैनेजर असाइन करना है फॉर थिंग्स टू बी क्लियर इनफ. Going further, managers can be described as responsible if they perform the activities they are obligated to perform, of course. And on the other hand, अगर कोई manager उन activities को perform नहीं करता, does not take it as obligatory, so he would be named as irresponsible. Responsible managers are a prerequisite for an organization's success. And responsible management behavior is highly valued by top executives because responsible manager guides many other individuals within the organization in performing their duties appropriately. Now, the degree of responsibility that a manager possesses can be determined by appraising the manager on these 4 dimensions that are shown to you in orange, in the orange row. So first dimension is attitude towards and conduct with the subordinates, behavior with upper management, behavior with other groups, and personal attitudes and values. So under the first dimension, एक manager responsible तब कहलाएगा जब वो अपने work group की complete responsibility लेता है, he takes complete charge, and he gives appreciation, praises, and credit to his subordinates, stays close to their problems and concerns, activities, and is continuously thriving to maintain productivity and bringing his employees up and terminating poor performers if it's a necessity. Then the second dimension, behavior with upper management, a responsible manager would accept criticism positively, and he would make sure कि वो criticism excessive तौर पर उसके group तक pass ना हो. I mean, he should be taking the criticism positively and making corrections as needed. And then ensuring that their groups meet management expectations and objectives. He is actually an intermediary between the upper management and his subordinates. So he should act as a good connection there between the two parties. Then behavior with other groups or behavior with other managers at the same level. He should make sure, a responsible manager makes sure that any gaps between their areas and those of other managers are securely filled, and he is cooperating and coordinating well enough with them. And last, personal attitudes and values. A responsible manager identifies with the group. Okay, he is not self-centered. He actually associates himself with his group only. He puts organizational goals ahead of personal goals, performs tasks that offer no immediate reward but help subordinates, the company, or both. He's patient enough with the organizational objectives and has conceptual skills. We can say that he is not very impatient with the results, and conserves corporate resources as if resources were his own. Just as an example, if we turn the lights off while leaving our classrooms, we are conserving the resources of the university. So that shows responsibility level, because we consider universities resources as our own resources, and we are saving them there. Thank you.